Good morning, students. Myself, from Shakti Vidya Niketan Madhyam. During the previous lecture, we have studied about different layers of the earth. Which are the different layers of the earth? Atmosphere, lithosphere, and hydrosphere. These are the three layers of the earth. Okay. Now, today we will discuss about in details about the each and every layer of the earth. Now, first we discuss about the atmosphere. Now, during previous lecture, I already told you that atmosphere means it is the layer of the earth which is covered by the air. Okay. What is lithosphere? Lithosphere is the layer of the earth which is covered by soil, and hydrosphere is the layer of earth which is covered by water. Okay. Now, first we will see atmosphere, the information regarding atmosphere. Now you know that in the universe or in the nature we have seen air, or we respire with the help of air. Okay, so which are the different gases in the air? Now you know that most important gas in the air is oxygen. Okay, first before we start the atmosphere, we should know what is the proportion of different layers on the earth surface. Now, in your book, there is one diagram 1.2, proportion of land and water. Now, you know that, for example, suppose this is the earth surface, okay, or this is the earth, it is circular in shape, okay, this is the center of the earth. Then, if we draw the parts of the earth surface, okay, so 29% of total part of the earth it is covered by what? Land, okay, and 71% of the surface of the earth it is covered by water. Means what? 29% land means it is called as lithosphere. Okay. Now already we discussed in the previous lecture that soil or land which is covered by earth surface it is called as lithosphere, and 71% water means it is what? Hydrosphere. Okay, means what? Actually on the earth surface we only see the lithosphere and hydrosphere. But what about atmosphere? Atmosphere is not actually present on the earth, but it surrounds the earth. Means all the surface above the earth surface it is surrounded by, means the area above the earth surface it is covered by air. Okay, and it is called as atmosphere. So today we will discuss about air, in the compartment of the things which are covered by earth surface it is called an atmosphere, and we consider only atmosphere in the today's lecture. Okay, so now in the atmosphere different gases are there. Now tell me the different names of the gases. During previous standards you may know that different gases. Will you know? Okay, I will tell you. First one, most important gas in the atmosphere is oxygen. Why it is important? Because for the respiration or for the survival of each and every life or living thing we require oxygen, and it is near about 21% of total air in the atmosphere. Understand? Then second important gas in the atmosphere it is called as nitrogen. Okay, nitrogen. It is near about 78% of total air in the atmosphere. Understand? Means the most common gas is nitrogen. Nitrogen is present in 78% of total air. Then after that oxygen. Then carbon dioxide. Okay. Then nitrogen dioxide, then inert gases, okay, then water vapors, then dust particles, etc. So when we will see the composition of the air, atmosphere means what? Air. So in the air, which are the different gases we have seen? Oxygen, then nitrogen. Nitrogen is present in 78%, oxygen 21%. Then other gases in small quantity like carbon dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, then inert gases, water vapors, dust particles. Now, what do you mean by inert gases? I will tell you later on. First, we only see which are the different gases of gases present in the atmosphere. Okay. Now, in the book on page number 2, there is one question. What is the question? Now, first we discuss about it. Okay. One question is there. What is the question? What are the 5 layers of the atmosphere? First we will see the different 5 layers of the atmosphere. Now, the names of the 5 layers of atmosphere are not given in the book. You should know it. I will tell you the different layers of the atmosphere. Now, suppose this is the Earth surface. Okay, I will give the name to it. This is the Earth surface. Now, you know that the space which is present above the Earth, it is called as atmosphere. I have already told you. And hydrosphere and lithosphere, it is present on the Earth's surface, and atmosphere is present above the Earth's surface, which surround the Earth's surface. Now, atmosphere consists of how many layers? 5 layers are there. Now, first layer of the atmosphere is called troposphere. Okay, this layer is called as troposphere. And it is about 8 kilometers from the Earth surface. Understand? Means suppose Earth surface is present in the center. So the amount of air which surrounds the Earth surface up to 8 kilometers upside. Okay, up to the 8 kilometers from the center of the Earth, it is covered by troposphere. Understand? So this is the first layer of the Earth surface. Then after that, the second layer. Now it is called as stratosphere. It is called as stratosphere. Okay. Now stratosphere is near about 50 kilometers from the Earth's surface. Means troposphere is 8 kilometers from the Earth's surface and stratosphere is 50 kilometers from the Earth's surface. Means the layer of the air which surrounds 50 kilometers upside from the Earth's surface, it is called as stratosphere. So stratosphere is the second layer of the Earth's surface. Then third layer is mesosphere. Third layer is mesosphere. Mesosphere surrounds the area above the Earth's surface up to how much distance? 85 kilometer distance. Okay, means the area from Earth's surface up to 85 kilometer upside is the atmosphere, it is covered by which layer? Mesosphere. Understand? Then above that mesosphere, one more layer is present. So it is called as ionosphere. Means the layer of air from the center of the earth up to 500 kilometers upside from the earth surface. It is called as ionosphere. Okay, this is 500 kilometers from the earth surface. So it is called as ionosphere. And last part of the atmosphere, it is called as exosphere. Okay, exosphere. So the portion of the atmosphere beyond ionosphere, means after ionosphere there is exosphere. It don't have any limit. Means after ionosphere, exosphere is there. And so these are the 5 layers of the atmosphere. Now, when we go from Earth's surface to the upside, troposphere and stratosphere, means up to 50 kilometers from the Earth's surface, the ratio or the quantity of air present in the air is maximum. Understand? Means now first I told you that different gases which are present in the air. Which are the gases? Nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, dust particles, inert gases. These are the different proportion, or these are the different particles of the air are present in the air. So these constituents of the air are maximum in troposphere as well as stratosphere. When we go upside, means beyond stratosphere, means in the mesosphere and ionosphere, the proportion of gases goes on decreasing. Understand? Means when we go up from the stratosphere, in the mesosphere compartment, it have low quantity or less quantity of these constituents of air. Then when further we go upside in the ionosphere, again this quantity of air goes on decreasing, and in the exosphere no air is present in the exosphere. So by this information, what did you conclude? Means in the exosphere, the last part or the last portion of the atmosphere, there is no gas, and you know that for all living organisms oxygen is important for respiration or for the survival. Therefore, in exosphere there is no amount of gas is present. Therefore, oxygen is absent in the exosphere. So it is not possible to survive in the exosphere. So no life is present in the exosphere. So all living organisms are present in the air up to which layer? Up to ionosphere. Understand? So these are the different layers of the atmosphere. So this is the answer of that question. What are the 5 layers of atmosphere? So which are the 5 layers? First one is troposphere. After that stratosphere. After that mesosphere. Then ionosphere, and lastly exosphere. Troposphere is present up to how much kilometer? 8 kilometers from the Earth's surface. Then stratosphere is present up to 50 kilometers from Earth's surface. Then third layer is mesosphere. Mesosphere is present 85 kilometers from the Earth's surface. Fourth layer is ionosphere. Ionosphere is present up to 500 kilometers from the Earth's surface. And after ionosphere there is exosphere. In exosphere there is no gas is present. Therefore, survival of living things is not possible in the exosphere. So life is only present up to ionosphere from the Earth's surface. So only 4 layers, namely troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere and ionosphere, consist of living things, and exosphere don't consist the living things. Now, one part which is given after this topic, the inert gases. Now I will tell you in brief which what is called as inert gases. Okay. So there are 6 inert gases, means important inert gases which are present in the air or in the atmosphere. we will discuss it in short. First, now you will know that which are the different constituents of the air or atmosphere. So different gases are there: nitrogen, oxygen, then carbon dioxide, then dust particles, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, etc. These are the different gases present in the atmosphere along with inert gases. Now we will see the different uses of this constituent in the air. First one, we will see nitrogen. Now first important constituent of air and their uses. Okay. So now first constituent is nitrogen. Okay. Now nitrogen is the main important gas present in the atmosphere. Now what is the use of nitrogen? Now during the previous standard you know that three important constituents of the food, that is carbohydrates, proteins and fats. Carbohydrates, proteins and fats. Now protein is the important constituent in the body of an organism. So to make the proteins we require nitrogen. Now when we see the constituent of element in proteins, carbohydrate means carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen. So these four elements should be present in to make the proteins: carbon, oxygen, hydrogen and nitrogen. So nitrogen is important for manufacturing the proteins in the organisms. Understand? After that, second one. So what is the use? The nitrogen is used for making the proteins in the human body. Then second use of nitrogen is production of ammonia. Okay, production of ammonia. And third use, to packing the airtight containers. Okay, so manufacturing of proteins, production of ammonia and packaging of airtight containers. Now do you know what is meant by airtight containers? For example, when we buy any product from the market in packing, for example jam, jelly or any packing material like spices. Okay, so that is airtight or packing content. So that product should remain in good condition for a long time. You should know that it should be in airtight container. So nitrogen is mixed in that product to keep that product in good conditions. Okay, so remaining constituents and their uses we will see in the next lecture. Okay, thank you.